Hi, I'm Mike. Today I'm going to talk about my Exmark 30-inch mower, and Toro also makes the Timemaster, and I got this about 6 years ago, and I won't be talking a lot about maintenance and what might break on it and stuff like that, except one little thing. When I bought this, the first thing I noticed were these two blades and how they look like they could slam into each other. And what I didn't realize at the time was that they could. I thought it would, if you've ever seen those World War I airplanes where the machine guns are synchronized with the propellers, that the bullet shoots right through them. And they've never shot themselves down, at least not that I know of. I thought these engineers were that good, you know, they would make sure that these would never contact each other. But they're just regular belts with little grooves in them, little teeth like, and if you hit like a stump or something, they could get thrown out of sync and slam right into each other, and that happened to me twice. They make these little parts out of aluminum so that this would break before the blade, supposedly, and this goes between the spindle and the blade. It lines up. And so when you buy this thing, make sure you grab a couple of those and keep them in your truck in case that happens. Probably the main reason why I bought this mower was because I didn't need a trailer for it. I was able to jump into the lawn mowing business without an open trailer or an enclosed trailer. I went and I bought a couple of ramp ends, put them on the ends of a couple of planks of wood, and I was able to get this mower up and into the bed of my truck and throw in my handhelds, and off I went, starting a lawn mowing business. What I didn't know until I was a couple months into it was that as summer was approaching and my lawn accounts were growing, was just how much this machine was making me sweat running behind it. And it's not just the running behind, a walk behind, we call them walk behinds. It's the fact that you have to throw your weight into every turn and you don't even realize consciously you're doing it. Each turn you take, you have to do a wheelie because there's no caster wheels on this thing. So you got to push down and you got to swing that around. And bear in mind, it's a 30-inch deck, so it takes a little bit of effort. You're not really thinking that much. Your adrenaline's going, you're mowing your lawns, and you're a strong guy, but like I said, you start getting into maybe 10 or 11 or 12 lawns and you're on your way to 20 and it's July, this thing's a killer. And that's usually when a lot of guys go out and they buy themselves a 48-inch or a 52-inch walk behind or a ride-on mower, you know, after you've used this thing. So looks can be deceiving. You think, well, I'll keep this and I'll use it as my trim mower. You know, I'm in someone's backyard. They got a gate that's too small for my Skag or my Exmark 48 or whatever. And so you take this back there. Now you're going around trees and you're going underneath something and you're pulling back. This thing's heavy. It's no 21-inch plastic Honda deck. All right, you're gonna pull your arms right out of your sockets doing that all day. You're not gonna like it. You'll be strong enough to do it, but you're not going to know why you're so hot and why you're sweating so much. So if you don't have a trailer just yet and you want to jump into the business and you need a primary mower that'd be a little bit quicker to use than say a 21-inch, and you're not going to have a real lot of lawns in the beginning, I'd say this might be a good choice for you to consider. Just know down the road you're probably going to want to upgrade as soon as you can to like a belt drive or a hydro. Get yourself something you could stand on. You could get a walk behind, a 48-inch walk behind with an aftermarket sulky that you could attach to that. They got a fifth gear. You throw it into fifth gear and you're zipping along a lot faster than this thing, and you're catching a breeze and you're not sweating like crazy. So I'd recommend you do that if you have access to a trailer and you've got that all worked out. Just skip past this part. So if you want to see more videos, just hit the subscribe button or give me a thumbs up or put something in the comments. Thank you very much.